Okay, YouTube, I think I'll let you know what I've been up to. So this is my first floor half bath, and I've been making some changes here. It's a new vanity I put in. I think you can see where I had to cut the wall. The wall was had a big bow in it, so I had to cut the wall so the cabinet would fit, the vanity would fit in there okay. Well, let's see the biggest change I made. Stained wood, tore up my whole house. And here you go. Hard to get it in the picture, but I moved my basement laundry room to the first floor. This area used to be a closet with doors. So that had to be reopened. Had to tear little wing walls off. Both sides, get the plaster patched up. As you can see, I got some spots on the wall that I touched up. And I painted behind the washer and dryer before I slid it in there. They're kind of heavy. Well, this is some of the plumbing I did. I had to run hot and cold. As you can see, I used PEX. It's all outside the wall. I wouldn't recommend putting that stuff in the wall. There's my standpipe that goes to the sewer. And you're probably not going to be able to see it, but in the back there is, I had to vent it. So I vented it. I did the sewer. I vented it out the house, up the side of the house. Ran hot and cold. And this is a gas dryer. I had one a gas line. None of that was here before. So I've been kind of busy. Now I'm working on my floor. So here's a tile floor that I laid probably about, I don't know, maybe 12 years ago. It's a light tile, but light grout. I got sick of cleaning the grout constantly. I sealed it, still didn't help. So I came up and found this product. It's a poly. So I said, hey, $10, I'll give it a try. Got my finger in the picture, sorry about that. I don't do much editing. So let's look what I did so far. So there you go. One more time, grout renew. It's a dye sealer. So I went with a darker color. And I'm just working it in. So that's after. That's before. And that's after. You can see that it's quite a difference. And I think the darker grout will match the paint scheme and the decorations that are going here better. Like I said, I'm going with that blue wall. It's Home Depot beer one coat primer paint, and it works out pretty good. One coat and that's it. Going over that yellow pretty good. So I'm going to show you how to apply this. It's real simple. So you squeeze a little bit in a plate. Doesn't take much. You use a soft toothbrush. Doesn't take much, like I said. You dab it into there. And let's see how we make out. And then just go back and forth. Let that work itself in there. Pretty simple. I'm not a tiler by any means, so if I can do it, anybody can do it, I guess. Then you need a rag, and it's recommended to take any extra off while it's still wet. So he cleans up pretty good. See, it gets on the floor, gets on the tile. Just wipe it off. Damp cloth. In my case, I'm using a paper towel. It's a lot easier removing the extra while it's still a little wet. If any dries on you, you miss, you can always come back with something sharp and just scrape it off. So what do you think? Now let's go do this. Now I haven't added any more dye on the brush. And there you have it. In this case, less is better. Then you just rub off the extra. I think my towel's a little dry. I might have to add some more water. But there you have it. So I'm thinking the product is decent. It's helping me out because I was getting to the point where I was going to scrape all this grout out of here and do a darker grout anyways. So it saved me money and time on that. Yeah, so I give it a thumbs up. I highly recommend it. We'll look at it one more time. Poly blend. All in one. Color it in Sailor. Makes grout joints look good, like new. So say if you had a light tile. Well, this comes in many colors too. I failed to mention that earlier. Say if you had a light grout, like, you know, this stuff, the original stuff, you can actually, that's sandstone. The color of that grout is called sandstone. So you can actually get that color, if you like that color, have no problems with it on the floor, you can actually get that color and renew your grout. So let me know what you think. Comments, thumbs up, or subscribe.